is going on, everybody? 2Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, and grab some snacks. It's time for another character gameplay preview, and this one is on Seth Rollins, the Visionary. And he's fully decked out from head to toe. I'm doing things a little bit different on this preview and possibly moving forward, so I'm going to just show a couple of movesets at the beginning of the video without any talking on it, so that you can get your fill of gameplay. But if you wanted to stay for the entire preview, here it is. Seth is a modern era powerhouse. He is a defensive type. He is a coach at 35k. Red moves will deal 75% more damage. He's got the raw link, the modern link, and no gear needed because he is Seth Rollins. He is a red, yellow, and purple MP user, and we're going to get right on into the first moveset right now. So we're going to check out this triple yellow moveset. The 6 MP yellow Sling Blade, gain 5 yellow MP. The 8 MP Falcon Arrow. It says choose a 5x5 area into multiply gems of strength 7, but right now it is currently random instead of choose. I'm not sure if that's a typo here or if it's a malfunction with the move itself, but either which way, it's a 5x5 area into times 7s. And then a second part of this is make 15 random gems into heal gems of strength 2.5 million. And then we have the King's Landing, 10 MP yellow finisher, 2 million damage, make the entire board into yellow gems. So pretty simple, gain yellow MP, multi-gems, heal gems, and turn the board yellow. The entourage that we have for this: Kofi for yellow MP, Santa obviously for 1 MP. We also got Sherry and Seth for multi-gem strength. If you want and you don't have Sherry, what you can also do with multiple movesets of Seth, we have the new King here for multi-gem strength and any color MP. And for this one, we're looking for yellow, so what you can do also is you can go down until you find Powerhouse Braun Strowman, and you can use Strowman here. This will be the same exact outcome as Kofi and Sherry if you use King and Strowman instead. So that'll save on your Kofi usage and save on your Sherry usage, especially for Seth Anardo. You probably can go ahead and use someone like Zombie LA Knight for multi and yellows or something else to substitute there. It's not that big of a deal. The strap, 150 strap, typical Fury 3s. We got on the Nightmare Insignia because we are making multis and we want to do yellow gem damage, so 6 or more multis, 100% yellow. And we got another place for the Visceral Visage. Hysterical that the Visage works on the Visionary. Whenever you make 1 or more heal gems, increase all your gem damage by 200% for 1 turn. So that's going to come in handy quite a bit for this moveset. We're going to go ahead and fight Big Papa Pump. It is a very straightforward moveset. You hit the moves and you just walk away winning, right? So here's your gain MP, boom. You're going to go ahead and you don't have to choose as of now. I don't know if you will need to choose, but there's your random area. There's your heal gems. Your yellow multis are over 6 million apiece. And then you turn the entire board into yellow gems. You have 25 multis at 6 mil apiece is 150 million. Obviously, the heal gems don't do anything, so going to be close to 150, 160 there. Not bad. Let's see what else he's got. For the Visionary's second moveset, we're checking out 3 brand new moves. The Angled Blockbuster 6 MP Purple. It is a gain 10 red MP, and it's also a reversal for Crossbreak gems. Deal 5.8 million and turn all Crossbreaks into botch gems and then steal the opponent's turn. The 9 MP red Phoenix Splash. Modify a 5x7 area into botch gems and then turn the bottom 2 rows into multis of strength 13. And the Stomp. 2 million damage, make 22 multis into red gems, and pin the opponent. The entourage that we have for this, all that we switched out was Strowman for Tech Rock. Again, you could obviously use Purple Woods and Sherry here, but this is just to show you that you can use Armor King and any of these other 2 as well. So you get 2 MP, 2 MP, 2 multi, 2 multi. Same thing as 4 MP and 4 multi, right? So there you go. That is your entourage for this. Obviously the same strap, but we did switch out the skill plates. We brought in the Werewolf's Vest because it doesn't really have another good skill plate for the top one here, so just red move damage. It's a red chic. It's fine. And we finally have a place for the Big Botch Man skill plate. Whenever you make 30 or more botch gems, increase all your gem damage by 300% for 1 turn, which is a nice little pick-me-up for Mr. Seth Rollins. So let's check out what he's got going on with this moveset. You got to hit the gain MP. You got to hit your botch gems. and your multi-gems, which it's kind of weird to me that it's a 5x7 and then it gets overwritten. I figure it would make more sense if it was 7x5 on the top and then the multis are on the bottom, but that's whatever. Each multi is about 9.5 million damage, and you got 14 of them. So again, should be pretty close to about 140 million, 150 million, somewhere in that range. So there's your 144. And I believe he's got one more moveset that we're going to check out right now. And for the Visionary's third and final moveset, it's the same exact thing, except instead of the stomp, we brought in the pedigree. It's another 10 MP finisher, and it destroys 22 random multiplied gems, but it has a hardcore side of things for against aggressive opponents that you will increase the strength of your multiplied gems by 10. Pretty solid stuff. Everything else is exactly the same. He doesn't really have a lot of flexibility with that. You gain MP, you put your botches and multis, hit the finisher. Here's your MP trainers and coaches. Same exact strap, same exact skill plates, same exact everything. It's just one different move. We're going to go against Axe, who is an aggressive striker. He's on the recap tour, so he's going to have tier 6 medals also. So it'll be reduced a little bit further, but you will get to see how much damage it should do at base on the right side here. So same exact process. You gain your MP, you put your botches and your multis out. Everything triggers exactly the same. And then you're going to go ahead and hit your finisher. So the finisher in this case, we're hoping for a lot of reds, yellows, and purples down here. We don't really want greens and blues. And of course, we have 4 greens and blues and 2 loot gems, which is really horrible. But we increase the strength of our multiplied gems and we hit them. And that's probably the worst one so far at 124 million damage with all of those horrible gems. We had pretty much a full row of gems that are just trash. So let's talk about Seth for a second. Seth is good. He's fine. I think that he'll be used as a coach. The other thing, too, is that it doesn't show you here, but Seth also has a hot tag. So Seth has a hot tag, 25 million damage, and increase all your gem damage by 70% for 1 turn. That's fine. That's not really something that's going to be worth showing in this video. It's not a game changer for him at all, because he's already doing 100 million with each of his movesets, so obviously he's doing enough to get the job done. The hot tag thing feels like it's more going to be isolated for something like Titan, because he also doesn't have very good tag links. It's just the generic raw link and modern link. So the hot tag is nice and all, but it's not the end of the world. Now, the thing I don't like about Seth is both of his movesets require gain MP moves. So you have a gain red MP move here, and you have a gain yellow MP move here. So that is reversible. He's got multi-gems on this move, and he's got multi-gems on this move. So that is also reversible. So I'm not really a huge fan of the idea that he has 2 movesets that essentially do the same exact thing. The only move you didn't see was this 5 MP purple sub Koji clutch. You have to choose 10 gems into red submission gems, 780k for 3 turns, and the remaining turns into botch. So it's essentially a choose move that comes with a little bit of an MP drain. I don't understand what the reason for the botch is here. He has no damage per botch. He has no benefit from botch. It's just to kind of prevent the opponent from kicking out, which makes no sense because 100 million is going to essentially wipe out every opponent in a PvP standpoint. And the botch gems aren't going to stop like a Titan from doing their crazy damage. So it feels like they kind of whiffed pretty hard on that side of things. But I mean, look, he's good. He's fine. He's got a solid little hot tag move for, I think it's -2. I don't think it shows here, but it doesn't show here, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be -2 on the hot tag. I also don't know still if this is supposed to be random or choose, if it's the functionality of the move that's wrong or if it's just the wording. But all in all, he's good. He's fine. He's not going to be your best powerhouse if you've been playing the game for the past 8 years. But he's fine. He's okay. He's another Seth Rollins in the game. He's probably going to be arguably the best Seth Rollins in the game in terms of just doing quick damage and being done 1, 2, 3. So there's that. It's fine. I'm not like thrilled with it, but I also don't hate it. I'm a little annoyed that he's an S tier and not like maybe an A tier chase is kind of what he feels like. Like he'd be a pretty solid A tier chase, kind of like in that same boat as Smash from the Demolition month. Also kind of throws me off completely that this is supposed to be the father-son month. Like, I don't know where Seth fits in that. But anyway, I'm just rambling on at this point. Seth Rollins, the Visionary, is in the game. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like it, subscribe, share with all your friends, comment, all those wonderful things. And that's gonna be it for me on this one. So until next time, y'all, have a good one.